There is no other place in the world like our city. We're unique, vibrant, and a little unexpected. We're so much more than sand, surf, and sports. We're for telling local tales, unearthing hidden gems, and sharing the stories of spectacular people. As a young city in transformation, the best is yet to come. We are Gold Coast.
Good morning and welcome to Broadbeach Bowls Club of our Bowls State Singles Championship, State Triples Championship, sorry. Good morning and welcome to Broadbeach Bowls Club for the Bowls Queensland State Triples Championship. We've got our first day played today. We've got sectional play of the men's being played at the Broadbeach Bowls Club today, and our women's is at Musgrave Hill Bowls Club. So apologies. Apologies for the delay with our streaming today. We've had a few technical issues with our cameras from yesterday, getting a little bit of water in them, so we're just trying to fix that problem this morning, and also the audio technical issue we just had. Hopefully that's all sorted now. So we've got our men's triples playing here at Broadbeach Bowls Club with the second round in play at the moment. We have John Newell, Damian Mcgee and Sean Baker playing against Tyler Pettigrew, Andrea Waddell and Scott Jongh Fitzpatrick. So if you just see the score there, we've played 7 ends already and Sean Baker's leading 9-3. We've just apologise we don't have any side view. We've just got the 2 cameras in action at the moment. Our other 2 cameras are in the process of being fixed and dried out. So a little bit wet yesterday, the final of our mixed pairs. We had a bit of rain towards the end of the game, and what a great final it was in the conditions with some awesome bowls being played. So we see Damian Mcgee on the mat, just drawing a toucher on the forehand. Damien's playing with John Newell, who's using the orange bowl, so they're holding 3 at the moment. In the first round, these 2 teams both won their first round. So their sectional play today, we play 3 rounds with 4 teams in the section. They all play each other once. So Sean Baker's team won by 11 in the first round. Scott Jongh's team won by 10 shots. So important game for both teams to go be the only undefeated team going into the last round if they can win this one. So we've played 7 ends. There's 18 ends to be played in this game, or 2 hours time limit, and dead ends are replayed. So my name's Brett Wilkie with you in commentary this morning. Also Robbie Allen will be joining in at times. Good morning, Robbie.
Good morning, Brett. Oh yeah, you can't hear me on this one?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just.
Okay.
Brian Marshall's having a rest day today.
Is that any better?
So Andrea Waddell on the run on the forehand. Oh, very good shot. Just clipped a little bit of the jack of the perfect result to hold at least 2.
I must apologise to the people out there. The far end camera I won't be able to control from inside the hub here. So now and again it does disappear from visibility of the jack. Please accept my apology now.
So we've got Sean Baker on the mat now playing the backhand. He's 2 down at this stage. Just trying to draw the shot. Opportunity now for Scott de Jongh to make it 3. Still a fair bit of room for Scott.
My mouse is bloody died. Is this still coming through?
Yeah, very good line here. Good shot from Scott de Jongh. It'll be interesting whether Sean decides to draw to cut it down or whether he goes quick at that, trying to get the last bowl or get the jack. Jack would be the best result. He may be able to clean a couple out if he gets the last bowl. Otherwise, he's just trying to draw for second shot. It's still possible to draw the shot if he just sneaks around that last bowl. If he sneaks under, he could potentially get shot, maybe second shot. The line wasn't too bad. He just overcorrected from his first. Well, it's Scott de Jongh trailing by 7 shots. Good opportunity here to make it 4 now. Get him right back into the game. We must thank our sponsors of this event, Nick Fisher, Image Property. He also sponsored the mixed pairs. Sponsored this event last year and back again. So we value Nick's support and also putting up a set of aero bowls for as a prize for all the competitors here to enter free of charge. Scott had just dropped short with that one. His line was good enough. I'd be disappointed with that. It was one of the bit of a free kick to try and score another one, but they picked up 3. Takes them to 6-10 now after 8 ends. After 9 ends, sorry. We also must thank the Broadbeach Bowls Club where we're live streaming from today for sponsoring these championships. Every day of our championships will be live streamed, including all the finals played here at Broadbeach Bowls Club. And our other major sponsor is Major Events Gold Coast. We also thank them for their support in helping attract this event as well as the District Sides Championships to the Gold Coast. You see a great starter there from Tyler Pettigrew, the Club Pine Rivers. John Newell on the mat now, playing the backhand from the Hamilton Bowls Club. Handy position there, just past. As Robbie mentioned earlier, this camera at this end is a fixed camera, so he's unable to move it at this stage. So if the jack moves, which it could do quite easily the way the head's setting up already, we may have to just manually move that camera. So if you bear with us if the jack moves back. Yeah, good leading from both leads there. Still 2 shots to Tyler Pettigrew. Andrea Waddell on the mat now, left-hander, playing his forehand. It's from the Broadbeach Bowls Club. Just dropping a bit short. Damian Mcgee on the mat now. That last bowl will probably be a nice guide for him just to play under, trying to look for the bowl or jack. It's close. Just needs to hold. And he's got 1 out. Good shot to get 1 out. Wasn't far off what he wanted. Andrea Waddell now looking for a yard on his last. I've got nothing past, so that'll be a handy bowl there at the back. Just looking to play with a metre of weight now, try and turn the orange bowl on the forehand, trailer jack. Damien's blue bowl just past the jack there, waiting. Can trail it for 3 if he gets it right. Yeah, good shot. He's played nice weight there. Made one to Sean Baker's team. I think Scott de Jongh will be playing something similar, just arriving down there on the forehand, sit the bowl, trailer jack himself. Could potentially work off his own second shot there back to the jack. Just needs the turn now. His weight looks pretty good. Yeah, it's finished in a handy home. Sure, Sean Baker will be trying to trail a jack himself just to change it up. Take away the target. He's on a good line. Yeah, very good shot. He's drawn a toucher. He's changed it up now. I think Scott will need to play a little bit more weight here now. Try and get the split. If he gets Sean Baker's bowl full onto the jack, it may even kill. So our dead ends are replayed. As I mentioned earlier, we've got an 18-end game here or a 2-hour time limit in the second round of our state men's triples. Oh, he's got lucky there. Scott de Jongh, he was narrow. Got his own bowl up into the perfect split for one shot. So, yeah, it's a big turnaround. Very fortunate. So Sean Baker looking to clip the green bowl out, or if he hits the orange bowl, the jack will be moving back in the direction of their own bowls. It wasn't far away, but no joy. So one lucky one to Scott de Jongh, takes him to 8-10 now after 10 ends. Keeps him in touch. Bit of fortune there, but that's the way bowls go sometimes. They go for you and against. But thanks for everyone for tuning in, and if you don't mind sharing the feed out, especially to your non-bowling family and friends to help promote the game, that'd be much appreciated. So we've got 3 rounds of sectional play here today at Broadbeach Bowls Club, and then we've got 6 teams that are playing a post-sectional game, which will get down to quarterfinals of both the men's and women's tomorrow, which will be held at the Broadbeach Bowls Club. Quarterfinal, semi and final, 3 rounds tomorrow. And then on Saturday we commence with our state men's and women's 4s, which runs for 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday we then get into men's and women's open and over 60 pairs. So that goes for 3 days from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then we finish off with the blue ribbon men's and women's singles on Friday, Saturday, Sunday next weekend. So we've plenty of action here. The Broadbeach Bowls Club will be live streaming each day, as long as Robbie can get his cameras dried out and up and running again. But we thank Robbie and the Gold Coast media team for their great work of bringing our game, our state championships, live and exclusive. We see a great shot there from Andrea Waddell. Beautiful line. Both of the leads just getting tricked with a change of length here. Just drifting through a little bit. So it's at least 2 to Scott de Jongh's rink at the moment. Damian Mcgee just dropping short there. He's drawing another one, Andrew. It's still a reasonable distance away, so still a bit of room for Damian Mcgee to at least get second shot. Shot will be a bonus. Damian Mcgee from the Cloncurry Club, out near Mount Isa. Just overcorrected there. His line wasn't too bad, but still a bit of room for the skips. Scott de Jongh on the mat first, holding three at the moment. Yeah, good shot here from Scott de Jongh. That's the best one at the moment. He's a little bit unfortunate. He just sat it out there. Gave Sean Baker just a little bit of a guide there to try and beat. He's not too far away either. Needs to sit. Yeah, he played it well. A little bit stiff not to get a better result, but looks like it's still at least one to Scott de Jongh. Andrea Waddell just having a good look. Couldn't see his fingers there. He favours them for shot. I'm not sure whether it's one or two. So Scott de Jongh would just be trying to beat Sean Baker to it here. If he can draw a little toucher, block it off. Yeah, good attempt. Well, Sean Baker played a good bowl with his first. Doesn't need to change too much. A good track if his weight's right. Yeah, good shot from Sean Baker. Still looking. I think they're looking at the second one. So one shot to Sean Baker takes him to 11-7 after 11 ends. John Newell on the mat now, playing the backhand with the orange bowls. Just unable to zoom in at the moment with this camera. We've got a fixed camera in place. Robbie's just busy on the phone trying to fix up some technical issues we have with some cameras. So we'll have the score updated shortly as well. Yeah, good correction there, John Newell. Good enough for the shot. Perfect weight. Didn't quite adjust his line. Tyler Pettigrew now looks on a good line. How's his weight? Not quite, I don't think. Damian Mcgee on a good line as well. Good enough for at least one, possibly two. Still a little bit of room there though. Andrea Waddell playing the backhand, being a left-hander. Great shot there from Andrea Waddell. Trying to touch up. Damian Mcgee just looking to add a couple of feet on his last bowl now. Pretty handy home there. It's a pretty good position if there's any jack movement. Not easy for Sean Baker to get to though. They've got to just sneak around the front on the forehand, sneak past that white one to sit the green, or he's got to pump one of the short bowls up through the shot bowl of the jack. But best back there for Andrea Waddell, could be handy later. Scott de Jongh holding one at the moment. Sean Baker on the way to the mat, playing first. So on the forehand, looking for one of those front bowls. He needed either one of those bowls. Probably the blue one would be the best. Get up through the shot bowl or hit the jack. Scott de Jongh now just trying to draw on the backhand. If he can sneak past that blue one or even beat the back blue one, he could cover and count. So holding one at the moment, trying to draw for two. He's pretty close. Yeah, good shot. May have just went a little bit too far. Only the one at the moment. Damian Mcgee just calling Sean Baker just for more control weight now, trying to just play through that front navy blue bowl. Pushed it under. Wasn't too far away last time. Scott de Jongh can play either hand. A little bit safer on the forehand. If he can get back to the jack, he can make three. He's holding one at the moment. His bowl's just past it. He's got his own white bowl on the way in. Didn't quite have the legs, but one to Scott de Jongh. Takes him to 8-11 now after 12 ends. For anyone who's just joined us, we've had a little bit of technical difficulties this morning with a couple of cameras getting a bit of water in them yesterday, so we're just trying to work through a couple of issues with them, trying to dry them out and hopefully get them going again this afternoon. But we've got a couple of cameras online, so we're just playing our second round here of our state mixed triples, men's triples. Both these teams won their first round this morning. Sean Baker winning by 11, Scott de Jongh winning by 10. So important game here for both teams. The winner will take the advantage of being the only undefeated team going into the third and final sectional play this afternoon. And we also have three rinks with 6 teams playing a post-sectional game here at Broadbeach this afternoon to advance through to our quarterfinals, semi-final and final here at Broadbeach Bowls Club tomorrow in both men and women's triples. So we see a good shot there from John Newell with the orange bowls. Tyler Pettigrew's after him. Oh, just slid through. Handy home though. The two white bowls just waiting in the background there. Playing into a little bit of a head breeze here, so we've got an easterly breeze blowing through straight off the ocean here, but we're not too bad where we are on the 4th green here at Broadbeach. We're a little bit protected from some buildings and some big pine trees. So the wind's playing a little bit of a factor, but not quite as much as out on the front greens. So another good shot there from Andrea Waddell, drawing the absoluter. There have been a few showers around today. Only a couple of little scuds have come through earlier since we've started, but fortunate enough to have no rain at this stage. It is forecast, so hopefully it holds off till later on this evening. It's currently 23 degrees here on the Gold Coast. Expecting a top of 24, so we're nearly to our expected top. Just a nice, pleasant temperature at the moment. So another good shot here from Andrea Waddell. Just tucked it around the corner a little bit. Might see a little bit of weight now from Damian Mcgee. He could play the forehand, look to spring it out, get the split. Otherwise he could draw a toucher on the backhand, trail it back to the orange. Looks like they're going for the forehand, trying to get the split, move the jack. Well, he's made contact. Still one down. He got both Andrea Waddell's bowls out, but looks like it's still one shot to Scott de Jongh's team with a white bowl. So opened it up. Plenty of room for the skips now. Scott de Jongh with the first opportunity to try and get on top of it, put the pressure on Sean Baker. He's just pushed it a little bit far. Made two though. So two shots. Still a bit of room for Sean Baker though. Just needs to sit. It was a little bit quick. A little bit fortunate to sit the second shot. Still one to Scott de Jongh though, I favour. Better weight here from Scott de Jongh. That's the best one. Made two. Sean Baker with his last bowl now on its way. And he's taken some weight off. A little bit too much. So two shots there to Scott de Jongh. Game on now, takes it to 10-11, so won the diff after 13 ends. I've got 18 end game here, or 2 hours time limit. Our first game here this morning, all the teams finished their games within the 2 hour limit, so I think there was one team that may have just gone to the bell, so we had 11 sections playing here at Broadbeach today, so 22 rinks. 21 of them finished before the time, and there was only one that went close to the 2 hours, so expect them to play their 18 ends out. These guys are all pretty quick. A good shot there from John Newell, little toucher. Tyler Pettigrew's front white bowl now about 2 feet short. Just pinched his line a little bit, might hang on though. His weight was good. Still won the John Newells, forced him to change his hands. Handy home. Andrea Waddell on the mat now. He's put in a few good ones the last few ends, so he's been putting the pressure on. It's a bit quick. He needs to touch something. Yeah. Good sider for his next one. He's just given it a chance to hit the bowl, trail the jack. Good way to bowl. They finished in a good home. Damian Mcgee now trying to draw for 2. It's on a good track. Wind just holding them up there a little bit there. It's a tail breeze, but it is the little bit narrower on that side, on that side of the green, just blowing across a little bit. Trying to keep a similar weight here, I think. Andrea Waddell sit the bowl, trail the jack back to his own. Yeah, good shot. Didn't quite get it enough to stay, but he's opened it up, created a bit more room. Damien Mcgee looking for about 2.5 feet more. It's probably not quite the shot at the moment. I think the front white one's just pipped him for a shot at the moment. Just needs to stop. Just a little bit too far. So it's close all round at the moment, but I favour at least one white, maybe 2. Got Jongh on the mat now, playing the backhand. Got his own bowl on the way up, so can touch that. Any touch will definitely make shot. I think he'll be trying to just slip past, trying to get one close. Yeah, well, that's close as well. Could be in the measure for a second. Sean Baker just needs to pass those front bowls to get the shot. Not quite. I think Scott de Jongh's last bowl might be just out of the count at the moment. So any weight off will put his bowl in the count. Well, he nearly turned that one in. Not quite, but didn't do any damage. Sean Baker needing a couple of feet on his last. His line was good. Got his own bowl to promote there with Damian Mcgee. Just needs to stop. Yeah, good shot by Sean Baker. Drawn at least one. Yep. One shot to Sean Baker. Extends their lead now. 12-10 after 14 ends. So we thank our sponsors, Nick Fisher and Image Property. Nick's been here getting around. They've got a competition at the venue at Broadbeach for anyone to enter to win a set of bowls. So free to enter. You're also offering some 5 marketing packages for up to the value of $4,000 for the first 5 people to list with Nick Fisher and Co. Was a great marketing value on offer there. So, and I believe he was mentioning yesterday, if anyone lists with Nick, he also offers $500 to their local bowls club as well. So we thank Nick for his support. So we see we've just got a longer change of length here. John Newell, his first one, he's nearly potted the jack. He made sure he was up with the longer end and Wasn't far away from the jack. Nick Fisher sponsored our mixed pairs championship yesterday. We've seen our finals just finished in time before the deluge opened up with the rains coming in really bad last night. But congratulations to Nick Cale and Kelsey Cottrell in winning that event, and also to John Bolzarolo and Sue Brady on reaching the final. A lot of good quality bowls, in especially later in the game where it was trying conditions, very tricky out there while it was raining. But to their credit, they were happy to stay on, finish the game, and all bowled very well, all 4 players. So just a change of length here has caught both players out a little bit. John Newell corrected with his second. Tyler Pettigrew just a little bit short with both, so still a little bit of room. Damian Mcgee on the way in here. Just pushed it through, but handy home. Our other sponsors for the whole state championships are Broadbeach Bowls Club, our host venue for all the finals as well as the sectional play, and also Major Events Gold Coast. We thank them for their support. We have our ladies triples playing at Musgrave Hill today. So they're all doing battle at Musgrave Hill, with all the winners coming to the Broadbeach Bowls Club tomorrow to play the quarterfinals. So we see a great shot there from Andrea Waddell. Played a lot of good draw shots since we've been on the stream. Former Queensland representative from many years ago. On the local greens here. I know he plays quite often here at the Broadbeach Bowls Club. Yeah, Damien just looking for the bowl or jack there. Had a couple of bowls waiting. It's a little bit tighter on that hand. You can just see the wind of the flags in the background blowing across. It's sort of the wind's coming sort of diagonally across the green. So they've got a little bit of a head breeze, and that hand is the tighter hand of the two. Andrew Waddell, I think he'd be trying to get past here. He's got a couple of options to try and just sit that orange bowl through. Could make 4 shots. He's just finished jack high. A bit wide. Really needed to try and get past with that one. He could have got the best back bowl or even sit that orange bowl for 4. So interesting now. Sean Baker, I think he'd be trying to reach up underneath that white bowl. Just get a slide off the green onto the jack, or get the jack clean. Don't think he can't afford to really overplay it though. Does need another bowl on the head, so if he's just arriving to that orange bowl or just past, may give him another bowl on the head as well if he misses. Yeah, just slipped through. Just holding a bit on that hand. Well, an opportunity for Scott. I think he's got to try and sit that orange bowl, I think, or just pass to cover. Can make 5 there if he gets it right. Otherwise, if he plays the right way, he can finish at the back. Cover that shot what Sean Baker's just trying to trail to. Yeah, it's a good attempt. Just needs to stop. Yeah, finished. I think he's just stayed on at the edge, so handy. Sean Baker for his last bowl now. He's on a better line, I think. Just needs to hold. Yeah, good shot. Yeah, very good way to bowl from Sean Baker there. He sat it through, stayed for the shot. Scott de Jongh may look at attacking that bowl, swing for the bowl or the jack. He has got the best back bowl now, so can get that bowl out clean, or if he can get the jack back in the ditch, Could pick up 2. Dead ends are replayed. Just needs to hold. Yeah, good shot, Scott de Jongh. Was it enough? No, he just didn't quite have enough weight, I don't think. Played a good shot. Didn't quite get the result he was after. So 1 more to Sean Baker. Takes them to 13-10 now after 15 ends. So 3 ends remain. In our second round here of the men's triples sectional play. Bowls Queensland State Championships. So a good starter here from John Newell. We've gone with another long end. Weight's perfect. So good starter. A lot of bowls outside that length, that end, and our last end. So everyone just adjusting to the change of length. Someone was asking how the Windsor Wombats are going. They're 10 all after 12, 11 all after 12 ends. So having a good battle over there, the Windsor boys. So I've got 2 shots here to John Newell now with the orange bowls. Tyler Pettigrew looking to add a couple of feet. It's on a good track. Just pushed it through. Not too bad though. Good spot there. It's probably still 1 to the orange though. Possibly 2. Damian Mcgee on the mat now, all the way from Cloncurry, the northwest Queensland district. Andrea Waddell now on the way in. It's looking to good line. Just needs to stop. Yeah, very good shot. It's probably been the most consistent of the draw bowlers up front at this stage of the game. Played some very good draw bowls. Damien Mcgee changing hands now. Got his own bowl on the way in. Just looking to sneak under. Very close. Yeah, good change over. Damien Mcgee didn't quite get a toucher. Probably just forced Andrea Waddell to change now. He's got an opportunity to trail a jack for 3. We'll sit the bowl. Jack's the best result. Tuck it in around the corner. 2 bowls waiting for it. Just needs to hold. His weight was good for the shot. Just turning a little bit more on there with the wind behind them. Someone just asked where Sean Baker's from. He's from the Musgrave Hill Bowls Club, up the northern end of the Gold Coast, just inland from Southport. It's where our women's triples are playing today, with all winners coming back to the Broadbeach Bowls Club tomorrow. Quarterfinals. Sean Baker just a little bit quick there. I think he was just trying to change it up or get past. It's just fallen in the ditch, so opportunity now. Scott de Jongh, any movement of the jack could make him 3. So he's got all the back bowls at the moment, so sit the bowl for 1 and stay, or trail the jack for 3. Nothing for short. Well, he could get lucky. Nearly got the edge. Got a little bit of a lucky one earlier, and he wasn't quite as lucky that time. But he's got second shot out of it at least. May have 2 seconds now. Sean Baker looking to draw for another one. Any toucher on the jack would be a bonus for him, just to take the jack out of sight. Or even just beat those back bowls. Just needs to run a little. Not quite. Well, it's still there for Scott de Jongh. Last bowl of the end. Needs this one to stay in touch. Needs a bit of luck from there. Oh, he's nearly turned them in for another one. One shot to Sean Baker to extends his lead now, 14-10 after 16 ends. So up and back, 2 ends to play in our second round of our Bowls Queensland State Men's Triples. We've got another third round on after this game, followed by, we've got 3 rinks of post-sectional men's triples at the end of later on this afternoon. That'll start around 3:30. So both our men's and women's triples will get down after today's play down to our quarterfinals, semi and final tomorrow at the Broadbeach Bowls Club. So good shot here from Tyler Pettigrew, little toucher. Well, they need to win this end, Scott de Jongh, so it's a good starter from his lead. Must win end to stay in touch. Both of these teams won their first round this morning. Sean Baker winning by 11. It's a great attempt there from John Newell. Toucher, but didn't quite go with it, but he's got 2 pretty good second shots there now. Sean Baker's winning by 11 this morning over Joseph Franzi, and Scott de Jongh winning by 10 shots over Keith Mills. So you see Tyler Pettigrew going to the back there. Maybe useful later. Yeah, pretty good weight there from Damian Mcgee. Just pushed it a little bit narrow. Could potentially come into play if the jack moves. So Andrea Waddell here's got to just trying to beat those oranges. Even if he trails the jack himself a little bit, would make it a lot better. Take away the target. It's on a good track. Yeah, good shot. Changes a little bit, might get in their eye a touch. A little bit of protection, but still is a nice forehand trail there for Damian Mcgee. Needs to give it about another 4 or 5 feet of weight on his last. Trail the jack around the corner for, could make 3 or 4. He's close. Can he get back to the jack? Oh, very good shot. Very good weighted bowl. Played the perfect weight. Sat the bowl and stayed. Got at least one. So Sean Baker now. Big turnaround. Scott de Jongh really needs to win this end. looking to play just over a little bit over to try and promote their own green bowl at the front there onto the shot bowl or splash the jack out. If he's a little bit wide, he might sit the orange bowl. Be a good second option. Yeah, he's just pushed it a little bit wide on that tight hand. The wind just blowing across there. See the flags in the background blowing across. It's sort of a diagonal breeze blowing across the green here. From the left-hand corner of the screen as you look at it, up to the right, top right. So a bit of side breeze, a bit of head breeze as well coming this way. I think Sean Baker will just be trying to get past, trying to cover where that white bowl is. If they do get onto the green one, the jack might spring out on that side, so handy to have one past, which he's done. Scott de Jongh, he either needs to, can play the forehand of this. I think it's more a forehand shot now. Try and sit the bowl clean. He can sit it and stay for two. I think he kept Andrea Waddell on the back on the other side last end because he already played a good shot with his first, so he let him play that hand again. But tipping Scott de Jongh will be coming down the forehand there now. Sit the bowl and stay. Can still push the green bowl onto the jack or onto the shot bowl. Just needs to hold. His weight's good. Oh, he's just needed that a little bit more, that front green. Just touched it. Another inch wider, he would have been close to getting a result. Let's change it up now. Yeah, Damian Mcgee just putting his foot back there. Scott de Jongh's bowls just drifted through, so they've got two bowls waiting for the jack movement back there now. So Damian Mcgee with his foot where he'd like Sean Baker to put it. A bit of protection. He's just toying with this tight hand here, so you never know, it could be handy. Well, Scott could play both hands of this. You could either stay on the forehand, play a similar bowl through the green bowl, get it up onto the jack or onto the shot bowl, or on the backhand he's got an open side at the jack if he wants to try and squeeze the jack through, and if he's tight he could still turn the green up. Forehand, if he just misses the front green, he could sit the shot bowl if he's got the right weight. So it does have a couple of options on either hands. Probably comes down to a little bit sometimes when you've got options on both hands, whatever hand you're more confident with playing. I think from some of the shots we've seen, I think the forehand's more predictable. So if it was me, I think I'd be playing a forehand. He just played a pretty good bowl with his first. Probably just needs to add a little bit more weight with the same sort of line. It's on its way. Needs to win this end, Scott de Jongh. Oh, it was a great attempt. Just pushed it wide. So one shot there to Sean Baker. Extends his lead now to 15-10, Sean Baker. Last end, so still possible for Scott de Jongh to get a 6 to win the game, 5 to tie. So we just welcome our sponsor into the commentary, Nick Fisher. Good afternoon, Nick.
Good afternoon, Brett. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all enjoying today's games.
Thank you for your sponsorship once again this year. You sponsored this event and the mixed pairs last year and back again this year. So we thank you for your support, and hope you're getting plenty of new contacts and a few new listings.
Mate, we're certainly working on it, Brett, and definitely want to extend our thanks to yourself and the rest of Bowls Queensland, and obviously all the other sponsors and participants and clubs for allowing me to be a part of it. It's quite a privilege.
Yeah, it's all been going well so far. We've been fortunate enough to get through without the rain affecting us too much today. A couple of little light showers, but getting along okay at the moment. So hopefully, fingers crossed, get the day in before any rain.
Absolutely, touch wood. It is looking that way. Although it's
just see the weather map there. So you can see we're just below Surface Paradise, if you can see that on your map.
Yeah, thank you for throwing that up, Mr. Positivity, Robbie.
Yeah, so we're just below Surface Paradise on the coast there. So we're a bit fortunate at the moment. Fingers crossed it all stays out the west. As we see, good shot there from Damian Mcgee. I think it's still 1 to Tyler Pettigrew, but does split up Tyler's bowls there with Scotty de Jongh trying to get a 5 or a 6 this end.
Yes, yeah, it's a very tough matchup. So it's to get the 6 could be tricky, but
Yeah, you never know.
Scotty
doesn't help with Andrea Waddell dropping short with that bowl. I've been giving him a rap. He's been playing well, and he's just dropped that one short. Probably the worst time of the game, because when you need numbers, you can't afford to be short.
Well,
he has played very well throughout the game. Another good attempt there from Damian Mcgee, and handy home.
I've been standing out there watching this green quite intently, and the wind is really playing havoc with the bowls as well. The as you're looking at the screen now, to the left is super narrow, and you can see just how wide coming out
the
there.
Wind bringing that home.
Yeah, and
good correction. He's made, looks like 2 now. So Scott de Jongh's got to decide how he can manufacture a 5. Otherwise, he does have the option of trying to kill the end and replay the end and have another go.
It's well, there's one bowl in the screen there that's certainly going to make it very difficult to get the kill.
Yeah, he could sit Damian Mcgee's navy blue bowl through there and make 3 or 4. Depends where this one finishes up, though. Yeah, good shot from Sean Baker.
Very good.
It's pretty hard for him to get both bowls out now without taking his back white one out.
Correct.
If he can change it up, he can sit 1 through. Might give him a shot for his last bowl. I think the way he's indicating there, he might try and sit Sean Baker's last bowl through. Could create an opportunity with his last.
Certainly could. And it's been a fantastic turnout with participants as well, Brett.
Yeah, we've got 11 sections here today, so 44 teams. We have had a few little changes due to COVID and that sort of thing, but full credit to everyone. They're all here early, ready to go this morning. They were all super keen. So.
They certainly were. And well called, mate.
It's a great attempt. He's just a touch narrow for what he wanted, but he was certainly in the area. Well, I don't think he can get 5 there now, Scott de Jongh. I think he'd be trying to kill it with his last now. Sean Baker would just be trying to get another one in there.
What do you think? Do you think Scotty will come on his forehand and try and ricochet it off his?
Yeah, well, the forehand, like you mentioned earlier, is the tighter hand. So he needs to get around that front green to get to the jack. He may play the wider hand, trying to swing around the outside of that green bowl.
I don't think he's got a choice. If he wants to kill it, that's
the
only way he has to go.
Sean Baker's presented him with another opportunity now. He could hit Sean Baker's last bowl onto the jack and kill it. So it was a good shot of Sean Baker's, but he's probably just given him another opportunity of killing it. Maybe a bit easier to try and hit. So I would back him to be going that last bowl of Sean Baker's. quick on the forehand. Last opportunity here. Both these teams won their game this morning, so crucial game to put them in the advantage in the next one.
Yeah. Whereas Michael's actually got a question for you, isn't he? He's wondering why you're not playing. Oh, great effort from Scotty.
He was stiff. He nearly killed it there.
He certainly did.
It was a good shot.
Certainly, almost.
No, busy working today, Michael. So playing in the fours and pairs. So. Who to?
Just getting confirmation on the amount of shots there.
One shot there to Sean Baker. So Sean's won that game 16-10. He also won this morning by 11 shots. So that puts him in the box seat going into the last round of our sectional play. Still needs to win the last game though, because I'm sure the other teams will be out to try and win their games, and if Sean Baker's team happens to falter in the next round, they'll be all ready to pounce.
Absolutely. And do we know who they've got coming up?
The other two teams in the section, so Sean Baker will be playing against Keith Mills in the last round, and Scott de Jongh will be playing Joe Francie in our third round, which will be starting. We're having a lunch break now, so this game has finished a little bit before the bell, so we'll be having a lunch break, probably be back in roughly around 45 minutes for our third game. And then we also have a post-sectional game later on this afternoon. So we just had, as we mentioned earlier, we had some technical issues with Robbie's camera. So he's just got to try and hopefully do a little bit of maintenance on them. And fingers crossed he can get them up and working. This afternoon, but we must thank you, Nick, for sponsoring this event and the mixed pairs, and you've got some prizes on offer.
I do, mate. I do indeed. So, giving away a set of aero bowls customised to your own specifications, up to the value of $650. All you need to do is drop down into Musgrave today if you've got the chance, or down here at Broadbeach. Fill out the ticket, drop it in the box.
It's free to enter.
Free to enter, correct, and that'll put you into the draw to win a set of bowls. And also can't and mustn't neglect to mention that Alan Vidler and Aero Bowls World Mermaid Beach have also generously put forward a CSX Ultra Glide bag as well, which will be drawn out alongside the bowls. So the winners of that need to stay tuned to the live stream tomorrow afternoon during the final, and it'll be drawn live on air. You don't have to be here to win though. We will contact the lucky winner.
And you've also got some marketing packages on offer.
I do, and that's the marketing packages. I have changed that a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit more generous, but we're going to. Anyone who does this with me between now and the end of the financial year will receive a marketing package up to $5,000 on us, and it's not limited to the first 5 people, but anyone who does list through myself. $5,000 worth of the best marketing that money can buy to ensure that your property will receive the highest price in the market.
Yeah, well, it's been booming lately around southeast Queensland, hasn't it? People moving into the area and people making, make the most of the values rising and that sort of thing.
Absolutely. It's and we're looking at it's. We'll wait to see what happens over the next couple of months with interest rates, but I don't expect that you need to be too concerned with price values.
We also must thank Major Events Gold Coast for their support of both the district sides and state championships, and also Broadbeach Bowls Club, our being a magnificent host. The greenkeepers here have done an amazing job with the rain we've had recently. The greens are still running magnificent and always been very, very approachable and supportive. So we thank Broadbeach Bowls Club, all their staff, volunteers, umpires, and also their greenkeepers. And we also must thank our partners for Bowls Queensland, and the Queensland Government, Mullins Lawyers, BCIB Insurance Brokers, and Ace at Sport for all your apparel supplies. So thanks, Nick, for joining us. We'll be taking a short break now for lunch, and get down and enter Nick's competition. You might win a set of bowls at either Musgrave or Broadbeach, and if you tune back in about roughly 45 minutes, we'll be here for round 3 of our state men's triples here at Broadbeach Bowls Club.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
There is no other place in the world like our city. We're unique, vibrant, and a little unexpected. We're so much more than sand, surf, and sports. We're for telling local tales, unearthing hidden gems, and sharing the stories of spectacular people. As a young city in transformation, the best is yet to come. We are Gold Coast.
Lawn bowls. Wish I found it earlier. What a game.